Alright. Let's begin, because I do not do rhythm games.
Led by a mysterious voice, Sora stepped through the door that marked the start of his journey.
Recap time!
Sora, Riku, and I wanted to see the world beyond our island.
And yeah, this is by Everglow, who actually took all the cutscenes and all
Sora
that.
came face to face with a man from another world. Meanwhile, Donald and Goofy received a letter from Mickey asking them to find the holder of a certain key.
Good old PS2 graphics.
One fateful night, darkness consumed Destiny Islands. As Riku disappeared into the darkness, my heart managed to escape to safety inside Sora.
Crazy. Isn't
The
it?
darkness overwhelmed Sora, and he awoke in an unfamiliar town.
Okay.
Having been chosen by the Keyblade, Sora teamed up with Donald and Goofy.
Well, as far as I know, this
Traveled
cuts out
together
any
through
kind of,
many worlds, locking the world's keyholes in order
Since
to
Melody
keep
of
them
Memory
safe
has all the
from
music.
encroaching darkness.
Right, Fonzie? Hey.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Riku
this
awoke
actually
in
cuts
the
out all
dark
the
depths.
musical aspects, which probably would have gotten me
With his heart
copywritten.
clouded by darkness,
Would have
Riku
copywritten
stood
my
in
entire...
Sora's way.
If I actually did play the game, but how about not?
As they fought, Sora realized that his power came from his friends, not his weapon.
Man.
When Sora found
So
out
much
that my
recap.
heart had been inside him all along, he saved me without sparing a thought for what might happen to him.
That's how nominee.
Now it was my time to save him.
Yeah.
As I wished for that strength.
Yeah, this is how
something
nominee and
incredible
Roxas
happened.
got created. We get
Hoping
it.
that we would never be separated again, I gave Sora my lucky charm.
Neat.
The light emanating from Kingdom Hearts destroyed Ansem, the strongest darkness Sora faced. But the darkness behind the door still threatened
I don't think
to
anyone
burst out at any
does.
moment. With
I don't think
Riku
anyone
and Mickey on the
specified.
inside, and Sora on the
So we all
outside,
just rolled with
they
it?
sealed Kingdom Hearts
Eh,
from both sides.
It is what it is.
And so, Sora and his two friends continued on their journey.
Yay, friendship. Except I highly doubt they remember Chain of Memories.
Sora continued his journey
Ah, there it
in
is.
search of
Never
Riku
mind.
and
How does
Mickey.
she know? How does
He
she
found
know?
himself at Castle Oblivion. Using cards made from memories of the worlds they'd visited, the group continued deeper into the castle.
It's confusing.
Meanwhile, Riku awoke beneath the castle and was met by a mysterious voice.
Both stories happening around
With Sora
floor
headed
1
for the
and
top
2.
floor, and Riku aiming for the ground floor, the two continued to climb.
Yeah, about right.
each
I
on their
agree.
own path.
No, you're right. There was one acknowledgement, but then it was just like,
As Sora
this is what
advanced through
happened.
the castle, his memories started to fade. In exchange, new memories of Naminé grew clearer. It quickly became his goal to save her from where she was being
I have a
held
feeling
captive in the
Kyrie
castle.
learned from Naminé of what happened in Castle Oblivion.
Meanwhile,
Is why
Riku
we
was
have
fighting
this
the
part of the
darkness within
recap.
himself as he continued through the castle. Lying in wait to confront him was a boy who looked just like him, a replica of himself created
It
by
makes
the
so much
organization.
sense at this point why we have this
replica
recap
was
here.
planted with false memories
Because
that
there's no
caused
way
him to
Kyrie
stand
would
in
have
Sora's
actually
way.
known this. So it's so
Naminé
confusing.
had the power to overwrite the memories of Sora and those connected to him. The
This whole one
organization
big
used this
recap until we
power
get to
for
the
their
point where
own
we need
gain.
to in this part.
Even after discovering the shocking truth that his memories of Naminé were fake, Sora still chose to protect her. He
Cool.
prepared for the final battle, eager to finally retrieve his lost memories.
Honestly,
The
you can
battle
look
at
at
Castle
the
Oblivion
video of what I
came
do
to
on
an
Proud
end.
on this, but
To regain
Marluxia
his
only took me like
memories,
3 tries,
Sora would have to forget
and Ansem
all
literally
about
took me like
Naminé.
12 on Proud mode.
He fell into
Dang.
a deep sleep, but not before leaving himself a reminder to
Good old
thank
chain of
her when
memories.
he woke up. Meanwhile, Xehanort decided that Riku had outlived his usefulness. From
Still
within
wish
a
Kyrie
shroud
got
of
more
magic,
spotlight.
Riku heard
Yeah,
Naminé.
I do agree, but welcome to plot
Riku
convenience.
accepted the power of
Yay,
darkness
plot
without
convenience, where we
fear,
don't
and
want to
he used it
use
to
too
defeat
much
both
OP-ness
Xehanort
in this
and
whole
the
thing.
replica of himself. offered to use her powers to lock away the darkness in Riku's heart for good, but he refused, choosing instead to wield its power as his own. Riku and Mickey set out from Castle Oblivion, continuing along the path where darkness lies hidden within light. The road to dawn.
No. Well,
7 days
now we
after Roxas
are
was given a name and a place in Organization 13. He
on
encountered
358
number
over 2.
14, Xehanort, and the gears of fate began to turn.
So apparently,
The organization was made up
358
of
over
nobodies,
2 comes
those without
before,
hearts,
but during Kingdom
and their
Hearts
goal
2.
was to
It's a
complete
weird thing. It's
Kingdom
after and
Hearts
before,
in order to
but
become whole again.
in a story
To achieve
perspective,
this, the Keyblade that
yes,
Roxas
358
held
comes
was
before
an
2,
indispensable
but
tool.
Kingdom Hearts 2 in
As the
real
days
world time
passed,
comes before
Roxas
358.
completed his
So,
missions. Along the way,
do it that
he
way?
became closer friends with Axel and Xehanort.
Eh.
The organization had another goal as well, the creation of replicas. They had copied Sora's scattered memories and powers from Castle Oblivion into an artificial replica, resulting in Xehanort.
Gion
Riku
became her own
found out
person,
that
though.
This is what was
Last I
keeping
checked.
Sora from waking up. And Xehanort was distraught to learn that she was nothing more than a puppet. Axel did what he thought was best for everyone.
Like he thought it would be?
And Roxas left the organization
Plot
to find out
conveniences,
who
of
he truly
course!
was.
Always a plot convenience in Kingdom Hearts.
Xehanort was determined to return her memories to Sora, so she paid a
What are you
visit
gonna
to
do, huh?
Naminé. As she neared completion as a replica, Xehanort asked to be destroyed, and she wanted Roxas to be the one to do it. Trusting Roxas to set free the hearts they'd collected, Xehanort returned to the place she belonged, inside Sora. Roxas headed for the organization's castle.
Good music.
But Riku blocked his
Still.
path. Upon learning that Roxas was Sora's nobody, Riku unleashed all his powers of darkness to defeat him. paying
And of
no
course,
mind
Melody
to
of
the
Memory is
cost.
taking place during the 1 year before we
Roxas
hit
awoke, ready to start
the
a
Ari Mine
brand new day
DLC,
of
is
summer
why we're doing this
vacation.
whole thing. Yay!
In Twilight Town,
Now we're on
Roxas was
KH2,
supposed to be enjoying his last week of summer vacation.
which is implanted in his
But he
mind.
kept having dreams about Sora. And all
Plot
sorts of
convenience
strange,
upon
unexplainable
plot
occurrences
convenience.
started happening around him.
Yay.
Roxas ended up at an abandoned mansion, where he remembered that he used to be a member of Organization 13. He also learned that the world he knew was a fake one set up by Diz to restore Sora's memories. With 1 day left,
This is
Roxas's
minor
summer
recaps
vacation
upon
was
minor
over.
recaps. Yay. Can only
Sora
say,
finally awoke and
play
found
the
a
game,
message written
guys.
in Jiminy's
Play the
journal.
games
With some
in the
guidance from
entirety.
Mickey,
This
he
recap
set off
only
to
does
continue
the
his journey
bare
once
minimum,
more.
just like, what is that one
Sora
that would have been the
felt his
bare
heart
minimum
grow
of trying to
heavy
explain
as the
Union
train
Cross in a
carried him away
nutshell?
from town.
Back cover. Yeah, back cover would have
At
been
the
the same
tower,
thing.
Yensid warned him about Organization 13.
And even then, the cinematic version of Coded and
Mickey had set out to learn more about the
358 over
organization.
2 barely
Sora,
covers
Donald, and
about
Goofy
certain
searched for
things
him,
that happen
again
during
visiting
missions,
different worlds.
so kind of a pain in the
Sora
butt.
returned to Hollow Bastion. where
What are
he
you gonna
learned
do,
the
man?
Startling truth. He thought he had defeated Ansem, but that was actually an imposter. The real Ansem had an apprentice named Xehanort, whose Heartless called himself Ansem.
At least this recap is
Seeker
like
of
50
Darkness.
minutes compared
And
to like
Xehanort's
2.5 to
nobody,
3.5
was
hours of
the
the
leader
other
of
ones.
Organization 13.
Oh,
The organization's aim was revealed. They planned
But I
to
already
collect
feel like,
all the hearts
what is
released
it?
by the Keyblade to create
Dark Road is
another
going to be a
Kingdom
little
Hearts,
longer
and they
because
would
of
harness it for
3
their own
different
gain.
stories being all
Realizing he
put
was being
together.
used, Sora almost
Great.
gave up the fight, but with the help of a mysterious stranger, he pulled through and continued onward.
You know, I played all through Kingdom Hearts 2 up until near the end. I went with the Kingdom Key.
To ensure
Yeah, you
that
can watch
Sora
that.
would make it to Organization 13's headquarters,
Pretty much.
Axel sacrificed himself.
But yeah,
Roxas
Everglow does a
appeared
good
within
job
Sora
of
and challenged him for the right to
doing the
exist.
entire series in chronological
Roxas
order, and
realized
I
Sora's
think
strength
also
and
explaining certain
disappeared.
things, but
At last, Sora,
We're here.
Riku, and I were reunited.
and yeah, this is from Everglow's channel.
Kingdom Hearts loomed overhead, but Ansem the Wise managed to bring its completion to a halt. Sora, alongside Riku, faced the final battle with Xemnas, the last member of Organization 13.
My opinion, every game's good in its
Xemnas
own
was
right.
finally
It just
defeated.
depends on which one you prefer the most.
But after the battle, Sora and Riku found themselves trapped in the realm of
Do
darkness.
you like Kingdom Hearts 3 because of the story? Probably not. Probably more for the gameplay
Suddenly,
than anything else.
a bottle washed up on shore.
Or do you enjoy Kingdom
The
Hearts
message
2 because it
inside
actually
led
has
them
a
back to the realm of
slightly
light.
happy ending?
A strange entry
I do
was
believe you're right,
found in a
Fonzie,
journal
but
that chronicled Sora's adventures.
welcome to... Oh, we
investigate,
thought of the
journal was
idea
converted to
after the
data,
fact.
but it was full
Okay,
of bugs.
Nomura. You probably should have thought a little
Mickey
better.
called on Data Sora
But
to
of
help
course,
them
Disney
restore
has
the
a
world
final
inside
say
the
on what
journal.
can be used in the games, mostly.
As he restored the datascape,
That's why we don't have
more and
Tarzan
more
after the
strange
first
messages
game.
kept appearing. Mickey and the others should have been watching from the other side of the screen, but somewhere along the way, Data Riku, the embodiment of the journal, had imported them into the datascape to help solve the mystery of the message. Maleficent and Pete were causing all sorts of trouble with their plan to take over the real world through the datascape.
And I sat through that entire...
Data Sora drew power
cinematic
from the connections
masterpiece.
with his friends in his heart and used
There was
it
a
to
need
fight
for
and
it.
forge a path forward. He defeated Sora's Heartless, the
Mm.
bug in the data that had corrupted the journal.
Deep Jungle, and
That should have been the
that's
end
the
of this
one.
journey.
Yeah, Tarzan.
But Mickey
Tarzan would
received
be it,
word that
Fonzie.
a door to a new world had
We
appeared,
still have yet to get a Jungle
and
Book
he
world,
once
you're
again
right!
entered the datascape.
Ah.
On the other
Now
side
we need a
of
Jungle
the
Book
door was
world.
Castle Oblivion,
Shere Khan, anyone?
led by a figure in black. Data Sora repeatedly
Man.
relived the pain residing in his heart. If he kept holding on to that hurt,
That'd be a
he would
hard
be
one to
dragged
do.
down into the darkness. But Data Sora realized that his pain was what tied his memories together. He swore to the cloaked figure, Roxas.
Well, we back? We good? Internet, don't do this to me. Definitely not YouTube side. Mine, apparently. Cool. We back.
Master Ericus's 3 apprentices affirmed their bonds of friendship as they prepared for the Mark of Mastery exam.
So you're basically telling me, in how this
But
recap
Aqua
is
was
going,
the only one
Kyrie,
to
is
pass
that
the exam and become a
Kingdom Hearts
Keyblade
1,
Master.
Chain of Memories,
Leaving
358,
Terra
Kingdom
no time
Hearts
for
2,
disappointment. The
Recoded,
three
and now
immediately
Birth by
received
Sleep
word
from
that creatures called the
1.5
Unversed
and
had merged to
2.5
the
are
world
in
of
that
light,
order?
and Master Xehanort had gone missing.
Ha!
Both Terra and Aqua were tasked
And then we
with
do
bringing the
Dream Drop
situation under
Distance.
control.
Or is it going to be 0.2
Meanwhile,
and then
a
Dream
masked
Drop
boy
Distance?
left Ventus with a distressing
Or are we
thought.
going to skip 0.2 entirely?
Terra resisted the call of darkness as
You
he
can't
sought
skip-
out Xehanort and the Unversed.
And that's what I said. I'm like,
Ventus
hold up.
chased after
You- We back? I hope we're back. Oh, my internet like stacked up tonight, apparently. Hey, backwards a bit.
Everything was going
Here we are.
perfectly according to Master Xehanort's plan.
Okay.
It turns out that when I was little, Aqua came to my rescue in Radiant Garden.
I cannot believe this.
Then she reunited with Terra and Ventus.
So Nomura, who
Once again, their
redid
paths
this
and hearts
recap,
quickly diverged.
basically said Recoded comes before BBS,
Terra was
and
guided by a light
358
to a
comes
young
right after
boy,
Chain of Memories.
Riku. He bequeathed
Apparently
Riku
that's
his
how
Keyblade.
Nomura wants it to run.
Meanwhile, Ventus learned he would become the Keyblade, and Master Ericus
What?
tried to seal him away.
Hmm.
Determined to save his friend,
But are we going to miss
Terra unleashed the power
0.2
of darkness
after
as he faced his own
BBS?
master.
Or are we just going to go straight
The
into
Keyblade would form
DDD
where
after
pure
this?
light and pure darkness clashed.
This recap is weird.
Ventus set out toward the Keyblade graveyard. to bring all of this
As far as
to
I
an
know,
end.
Everglow is doing it in the correct order.
Master Xehanort's plan
But
was revealed
here we
at
are.
last. Terra, Aqua, and Ventus entered into a grueling final battle. As they fought, Xehanort
It really
summoned
doesn't
Kingdom
make sense in
Hearts.
practice. That's why I did it the way I did, based upon release order, because it makes
Terra's
more
body
sense
became
that
a vessel
way.
for Xehanort, but his lingering
But in the
will and
way we do
devotion
it,
to Aqua and
how this
Ventus
recap
remained
is
attached to
going,
his armor.
people are confused by it. That's why I basically say
Even
do it
knowing
by
that
the
his own
release
heart would be
order so it
destroyed
makes
in the
more sense
process,
chronologically
Ventus
for
fought to
us,
stop the Keyblade
because there
from
are
forming.
different gameplay mechanics involved.
As Ventus struggled,
So
Aqua
it's
confronted
not as
Vanitas,
confusing
who
for
had taken
everyone, because you're
control of
going through it
Ventus's
as
body.
is.
Drawing strength from her friends, she destroyed
I
the
am
Keyblade.
really hoping we do not get a rhythm. YouTube or me? I'd probably say both. Apparently my internet likes to act up, apparently. What'd you miss? About to say you missed probably about... right here, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Was it right around here where it was lost, or was it close to around... there?
And
Probably
all
right
alone,
around here. We'll go here.
Aqua was about to give up the
Oh,
endless
this
battle
bot
with
is gonna be fun.
darkness
Slightly
when her
more?
connections
Okay,
to
so
her friends
around
appeared
right
in the form
there.
of a brilliant light and saved her.
Cool. I can't win with this,
Sora,
man.
still just a child, had previously joined his heart
What's
with
funny-
Ventus's.
Let's bring up Sora's hair for a second. His hair is spiky, but it's not like that spiky when he's older. If you notice that, his hair is kinda pointed down instead of pointed up like Ven's or Roxas's. Probably
The
because
connection they shared brought Ventus's wounded heart back to him.
Ven went inside Sora.
As Aqua
Now-
wandered
okay.
around through the realm of darkness,
Now we've gone to
familiar
0.2
worlds from the realm
when
of light
it's
appeared.
supposed to be DDD,
Something was wrong.
and then we
As
do
she hurried
0.2.
onward, silent visions of Terra and Ventus emerged before her,
Grown-up bones.
and she was even forced to fight against a vision of herself.
So, Nomura doing this recap literally said, we're going to do
Aqua
it
began
this
to
way,
realize the
because it makes sense in my
vulnerability of her
head.
own heart, and desperately chased
Okay,
after
Nomura,
her friends' images.
First off, you're the one who chronologically put him this
After
way, and then
defeating
you
a
literally
massive
did
Heartless,
this.
Aqua
Stop
was
that.
finally able to
Get
speak
some
with
help.
Terra, who had ties to the realm of darkness. But
And yes,
moments
every
later,
story beat is here,
he
but
was
at the same
taken
time,
over by
it's
Master
just a
Xehanort.
recap. Now I'm a little annoyed with it either way.
Aqua was saved just in time by Mickey. He was there searching for the Keyblade that belonged to the realm of
She
darkness.
was saved by Michael Mouse.
Together, they arrived at Destiny Islands, which had fallen
Michael
into darkness.
T. Mouse,
Aqua
apparently.
realized that she had been to this world before, and mentioned that this was where she had met Sora and Riku, which helped Mickey find the Keyblade he was searching for. They had everything they needed.
About 8
Now
miles
they
long,
just had to
apparently,
close
too,
the door.
Fonzie. It has to be 8
Suddenly,
miles long.
Heartless appeared, and Aqua faced them, knowing she'd
No,
be
7
trapped
miles
in the
long,
dark realm.
just to fit with the 7 theme, but 13 lines. Ah,
Having
no more will get a
fulfilled
kick
her
out of
duty
that,
as
huh?
a Keyblade master,
I feel like my mic
Aqua
is
watched
peaking
the
every time I
world
do that.
regain its light
Weird.
before her eyes, as she fell to the depths of darkness. Years passed, and preparations were made to search for Aqua.
Right?
We all set off toward different destinations.
So wait, did we just skip
each
DDD?
with our hearts as our guiding key.
I have a weird suspicion we skipped DDD.
Master
Nope.
Yen Sid knew that Sora
So,
and Riku still had
you're
a lot to
basically
learn
telling
before
me
they
we
could
s-
stop
we-
Master Xehanort.
And this is
So
where our
he
problem
prompted
is.
them to take the mark of Master
So we
Yen
didn't
Sid.
skip DDD.
The exam
0.2
required the
came
two
first,
to dive
and
into
then
sleeping worlds
DDD is
and
brought up?
reawaken them by unlocking their
What is
keys.
wrong with you? Nomura and Square, did
But
you
an
forget your own
unfortunate encounter
games on how
caused
they're
Sora
supposed to
and
go
Riku to be
story-wise?
thrown into different worlds.
I can't win. I cannot win with this. Also, I don't think they're going to bring up
Fighting
Union
alongside
Cross
benevolent
or
dream
Dark
eaters
Road
or
in this,
spirits,
and there's
they
a
carried
reason for
on.
that.
Suddenly, a boy in a black coat
They want
appeared.
all the 3D games in one specific space.
Sora and Riku continued traveling from dream to dream.
So dumb. You put DDD right after
However,
0.2?
the
I feel like
cult
Everglow
boy,
just wanted all the
Ansem,
cutscenes.
and Xemnas
Now that
appeared
I'm thinking on it,
everywhere
but at the
Sora
same
and
time, if
Riku
these
went,
are in the way they're
misleading
supposed to
them
be...
with every encounter. Meanwhile,
But I
Mickey
doubt
was caught
that.
up in one of Maleficent's schemes, but he was saved by Lee, formerly known as Axel, from Organization 13.
This is so dumb.
Master Yen Sid agreed
I
to
mean,
make Lee a
rearrange
Keyblade
Destiny
wielder to
Islands
catch
and you get
Xehanort off guard
Disneyland.
in hopes of defeating him. Sora thought he had completed his exam, but found himself in the world that never was. There, he was lured into the depths of darkness and captured to become the 13th vessel for Master Xehanort. Meanwhile, Riku had arrived to find Sora trapped in a bad dream. Riku
This
learned that he had
recap has
unwittingly
made it to
dived
where
into
you
Sora's
basically, if
dream
you played
and
it the way
protected him
this
from
recap,
nightmares
Melody
as
of
he
Memory
slept.
went, that's ridiculous.
Master Xehanort
And this
managed
is
to
why I
regain
don't
his
do
form,
recaps.
but he was caught off guard and was unable to carry out his plan.
Thankfully, Sora never got Norted. Good enough on that end. Still,
Then
I'd
he
rather not
vanished.
go with the recap
His
version
parting
of
words
things, or
foretelling
however
war
people are saying,
that
this
was
is how
yet
you
to
are meant to
come.
play it. I'm like, no. Release order, which is
In
the
order to
better
wake
order
Sora,
to make
Riku
the
dived into
story
his dream once
run
more.
correctly. For the most part. Some things are like, well, this got
Riku continued deeper
pulled
into
away
Sora's
from
dream,
certain
where
things,
he
and this
encountered
thing got
those whose
swapped
hearts
out,
were
so
sleeping inside Sora's heart.
this is how it is.
Thanks to their help, Sora managed to wake up safe and sound.
About
And
to say
in
it stopped right
Toy Box,
here.
He learned hearts can reside where you least
There we
expect
go.
them.
Apparently, YouTube don't
Meanwhile,
like me
Lee and I
doing
were
this
hard at work
recap
training to
and
become Keyblade wielders.
saucing on all the whole
And
thing.
Riku
Come on
and
now.
Mickey found a clue to where Terra was.
Man.
Sora's journey continued.
Oh, I was about to go like,
In Arendelle, he
Good.
encountered a love true enough to thaw a frozen heart. And at the Laughter Factory in Monstropolis,
wait,
he
what?
learned that Ventus resided within his heart.
Oh wait, no, this is probably in the correct
San
order.
Fransokyo, he saw hearts that were being
I
constructed
think this is in
from
the correct
data.
order of how the game was played. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Meanwhile, Riku and Mickey were forced to confront Aqua, whose heart had fallen into darkness. With some help from Sora, Aqua was finally able to return to the realm of light. And the land of departure returned to its former glory. Ventus awoke thanks to Sora's regained power of waking, and he was able to save Aqua from Vanitas.
Good stuff. So are we gonna
Darkness
skip Pirates of
will
the
prevail,
Caribbean? Okay.
And the light expire. It all unfolded just as the
Clearly
Book of
they're only
Prophecies
getting the
foretold.
specific points in the entire
But Sora
series.
refused to give up.
That
His
are
heart persisted against all odds.
specific
He
to the
used power of
story,
awakening
okay, not
and fought long
everything.
and hard to save his friends.
Weird.
And so, the Light's defeat was overwritten, and the Guardians of Light reassembled at the Keyblade Graveyard. The deciding battle with the true Organization 13 was about to begin. As the battle raged, Terra, Roxas, and Xion were revived and joined the Guardians of Light.
I can't win.
But Master Xehanort still succeeded in summoning the true Kingdom Hearts. To stop Kingdom Hearts from unleashing its power, Sora went to the ancient city of Keyblade wielders, Scala at Kylum, and the final battle began. As the fierce struggle ended, Master Xehanort gave up the Keyblade and abandoned his plans. Kingdom Hearts was sealed away.
How much is left? Oh, we got about less than 25
But
minutes
it
to
was
go.
still far from over. I had disappeared during the battle.
Well,
and Sora was
time to do
determined
the
to
RE
bring me
Mine
back.
DLC.
he set off
Oh,
on
wait.
his journey once more, alone.
What you gonna do, huh? Hmm? Huh.
This place.
Is this part of Melody of Memory? I feel like it is. Probably never, Fonzie. I'm not doing that. Someone else with better skill than me, I'm sure. The final world? Okay. So we're now in the Ari Mind DLC part? Or are we still in Melody of Memory? Ah yes, final. I know, Fonzie. So we are in Melody of Memory. Confusing. I think. I think this is now the new cutscenes of what we're doing. Or are we? Oh, yeah, no, this is part of Melody of Memory, I see. So, we're doing Kyrie's backstory. Good to know. Yikes. Nothing says terrifying like a tall guy. Well,
This
well.
world will be engulfed in darkness. Everything you care about, and everyone you love.
I think we know what this is.
If you truly possess the power of a Princess of Heart, your heart will resonate with the Keyblade wielders, and I believe you can lead me to that wielder's world. That is the only possible way to save ours. You see, this is more than an experiment. It's hope. Like most, you probably believe that nothing exists outside of this world you live in. And yet, there are countless other worlds. You can see them sparkle brilliantly in the night sky. Through that sea of stars, fate will guide your ship to where you are meant.
We back now? Okay. We back now. My internet likes to act up, apparently. Huh? So is this during Ari Mind? But this is also part of Melody of Memory, so it's at the same time? Okay.
Who are you? Show your face!
Melodies of Remind, or Reminded Melodies? Aye.
Not so fast, my dear.
Oh, it's
You're
dark
the one
brown.
who keeps messing with my fate. If it weren't for everything that you've done, then Sora and everyone would be safe. Even if you're not really here, And this is just a memory or illusion. I won't let you walk away.
You're right. I set you adrift in another world and drastically altered the course of your fate. In the end, you were destroyed by my hand, paving the way for Sora's disappearance.
So this is during Melody of Memory. Oh, at least we get to see her fight. Man. Well, we could have seen her fight, but I chose not to. I know.
You've become quite the Keyblade wielder. For a retired master, Jensen prepared you remarkably well. This world was created from the memories contained within your heart. You seek clues to Sora's whereabouts by using your memories of him to search through your own heart. But there's nothing for you to find here. I'm afraid the answer you seek lies in memories that are long gone.
I have had enough of this.
I wish he was that strong, Fonzie. I really do. Ooh, he still has that Keyblade. I don't think she's that strong, though. Figured. Oh. If it's memory...
Look who joined us.
There it is. Sora. Well, that's crazy.
As I thought, your voice can't reach us here.
But his heart can.
Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
Ooh. I like that. And this is where it's just cutscene. I do not want to even believe how the gameplay was for this.
Thank you, Sora.
On the day that I sent you out from your world, do you remember what it is I said to you? Those words hold the answer you seek. I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
Ooh. And some Xemnas, Xehanort. The weird creature. And Terra Xehanort.
When my heart and body were still united as one, I told you about what would happen if we were to fail. If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. That is the answer I have for you.
What does that mean?
What it should mean, right? And now we're at the moment of Ari mind. I think after
if you
the
arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side,
so this
your
is when
task will be far from easy.
we're at Hollow Bastion
Yes,
with Riku.
he said that's the
well,
answer.
Radiant Guard. Both is the same
Not
name.
of light or darkness, but on the other side?
I've never heard of a place like that.
Something else he said perplexes me. Your voice can't reach us. I'm certain of where your heart is.
You would assume that he's referring to the realm of darkness, but that clearly isn't the case here, wouldn't you say?
Where voices can't reach. The other side of our world. Of reality. Unreality. A fictional world.
Fiction.
I'm afraid such mysteries are beyond our comprehension.
Maybe Mickey or Master Yen Sid knows.
Any news?
Here we are.
Riku!
Oh, Kairi, you woke up.
Yeah, just now. How come you're here?
Well, actually, I found some info about Sora.
Really? We got something too.
You did? Oh,
Bibbidi bobbidi boom!
Oh, excuse me, dears. I certainly didn't mean to startle you. If you're not expecting magic, it can be a surprise.
Nice.
no kidding.
Now then, I am the fairy godmother, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
She came here at Yen Sid's request. He said she's got a clue that might help us find Sora.
Yen Sid sent you?
That's right.
Yeesh.
To find Sora, we need 3 keys. First, Riku, and then, of course, there's you, dear Kairi.
Okay.
With Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories, you two have already done your part.
Kairi's memories.
Yes. We performed an examination of Kairi's heart and obtained an important clue from the lost memories it contains, which is that there's another world on the other side of ours that's not of darkness or light.
Riku, what did you dream?
Oh, well, since Sora disappeared, I've been having dreams about a large city with tall buildings. Apparently, that's the clue.
A city?
Maybe that's what Xehanort was talking about. A fictional world.
So to them, that's
A
fiction.
fictional world?
But to us, this is fiction.
Yes, perhaps. The 3 realms of our world. Light, darkness, and between. These are all places we can travel to, because they are on our side. This also includes the worlds of memories, data, and dreams. If I am correct, then this other side of our world, from which voices cannot reach, must be a place outside of our reality. Namely, it must be unreality, or fiction.
Fiction to them,
But
which means this is fiction
that is
to
the
us.
extent of our knowledge.
Welcome to the mindset.
So I thought we should go to Mickey and Master Yen Sid to ask about it.
I'm not quite sure they'll be able to help you, my dear.
Then, what now?
Oh, you forget. There are 3 people who hold the key.
3.
There's still one more. One with a strong will and a very precious dream.
Who is it?
You'll see. I'll introduce you.
Huh?
Okay. Oh, we're at the final world. Again. Cool. So, Fairy Godmother can go to and from here at will?
This place.
Makes
You know it?
sense.
Yeah. I came here with Sora, and also in my dreams while I slept. This is the final world. But there's no one here.
You sure?
That's not true. Why don't you look closer?
Huh?
Yeah. There's a great many here. Can't see them well enough, though. Stars. So many of them. Dang.
The stars. I never noticed.
Yes. Strong hearts gather here after death until they are ready to move on. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
She?
She?
The final key.
Okay, Fairy Godmother, you have a lot of explaining to do, but not enough time to explain it, apparently. Well, we found it, I think.
We found you. We've been searching all over for you, my dear.
Do I know you?
Oh.
I'm Kyrie. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're all able to retain your appearance in this world. I met someone else who could do that.
That one.
So she's the final key?
That's right, dear. Now we finally have all three.
But how exactly can she help?
It's simple. She came from the world on the other side. You see, she's very special. Her form was taken from her, but she managed to find her way here. If she goes back to her world, her heart will certainly be stolen. Right, dear?
Oh, yes. It seems you know a lot about me.
A little. And I would use my magic to change you back if I could. But I'm afraid that's impossible while you're in this form. Don't fret, though. I believe that we'll find a way to make your dream come true very soon.
My dream? Come true?
I want to help make that happen. Will it lead us to Sora?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that simple. First, we must get to her world. She can open a path for us, and you can use the power of waking to go there.
The power of waking.
Sorry, but did I hear you say Sora?
Wait, do you know him?
Yes. He was here. He encouraged me not to give up. Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Sora disappeared. He's a good friend of ours, so we've been looking for him. Right now, we think he's in a big city full of tall buildings. Ring any bells?
A city full of tall buildings. Quadratum?
Quadratum.
It has more skyscrapers than any other city
The
I
power
know.
of
That must be it.
walking, apparently,
Quadratum.
between worlds.
Is that where Sora is?
There's no way of knowing.
I do agree, Fonzie.
But
The
I
power of
believe
waking is a
it
MacGuffin,
possible.
for the most part.
All right. Think you can help us?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But if Sora is in trouble,
But if the star
help.
here is from the other
Please let me know
world,
what you need from me.
Quadratum,
Thanks.
then I think I know which name she's referring to. There we go.
I'm afraid this is as much as I can do. It's up to you, Riku, to take care of the rest.
I want to go.
Kyrie, that's not...
Yeah, I know.
Bummer.
I want to
Sidelined.
go with you. But I know that I can't. I need to finish training.
Big bummer. She got sidelined pretty
I need to
hard.
become stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and Sora.
But if she shows up in KH4, good on her. Her training went
But
really
first,
fast.
I'll go explain everything. To Donald and Goofy, and to Mickey and Master Yen Sid.
Be careful out there, dear, and try not to do anything too reckless. Come straight back if you encounter any trouble.
I will.
All right. And this leads into Kingdom Hearts 4. Right. The final world is a gateway to many worlds. Or just the one. And we explain everything.
Riku went alone?
Yeah.
But that's way too dangerous. I have to go after him now.
Do not be hasty, Mickey.
But Master Yen said he's all alone in a world we know nothing about.
Precisely. We have never faced something like this before. Which is why we must remain calm.
But...
Kairi, this information you bring us, it comes from Xehanort during his time as a researcher?
Yes.
Then that means he must have been aware of this other world for quite some time.
But we defeated Xehanort. Is there anybody else we can ask?
When I was still serving as a Keyblade Master, it was known that the ancient masters had crossed over into another world. I surmised that Xehanort looked more deeply into that world.
The ancient Keyblade Masters.
For now, we must reach out to those in Radiant Garden, the land of departure and Twilight Town, who are searching for Sora, to inform them of what we have learned and have them halt their respective efforts. Donald, Goofy, I leave this to you.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And Kairi, will you continue your training as you were before?
I believe she will.
Actually, I'd like to study under Master Aqua.
Good choice.
That is an excellent idea. I approve.
Thank you.
And you, Mickey,
Yes.
I task you with the investigation of this new world and how it is related to the ancient Keyblade Masters.
But how?
You'll begin in the world of Scala ad Caelum.
Well. That's fun. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. I see how, you've got to be kidding me. This was uploaded 4 years ago. That's how old Melody of Memory kind of is. Oh, help me. Old. I'm already feeling old. Dang it. And crazy, Kingdom Hearts came out 23 years ago, too. Oh, Yeah, Melody of Memories did come out about a year after KH3. I believe a little after, and yes, I'm back already, but it did come out a little after, how do I put it? I'm just putting some music in the background so it's not like just my voice, but turn that down just a bit. There we go. But yeah, Melody of Memories came about a year after KH3, but around the time KH3's DLC popped up, because both came out in 2020, which they were worked on side by side, which is... there it is. Which also includes Dark Road. So 3 pieces connected in some way, which means that's why I left Dark Road as the last one for next week. Now, I have no idea if Damo is going to actually have the fandom up by next week, but it is what it is, you know? If I have to just read out every line piece by piece, I will do that. But if the fandom comes out, I'm like, well, that works. It is what it is. But yeah. How much of a recap did we get? No more than about 25 minutes worth of recap and new stuff that leads us into Kingdom Hearts 4. And then we also have Missing Link after Dark Road. And then Kingdom Hearts 4 itself. What you gonna do, huh? What are your thoughts, Fonzie? Now, I may have every answer most of the time, but not every answer is, like, there. I agree. I never played... I should specify, I think even if it was a mobile game, I never truly played the entirety of Dark Road, but I barely even understood it the first time. I'm like, well, that's a fun time. Yes, the Dark Seeker Saga versus the Lost Masters arc. Well, we know what the Master of Masters' plan is. We'll literally have all 13 darknesses in 13 different bodies of pure light, and then completely wipe out those 13 darknesses. How? It's probably in the box. I would not be surprised if my joke is literally, it's a fork this whole time. Turn the whole thing into spaghetti. Now, before even Daybreak Town and Scarlet Kylum came to be, so he was there way before, and there goes the internet, probably. Wait, YouTube, don't do this to me. Nope, we're good. But yeah, Master of Masters actually came before any the worlds came to be, which I caught that on real quick. So basically, Master of Masters... Are we back, Fonzie? Are we back? Okay. Okay. But yeah. I do think... You know, I made a joke a while ago, basically saying, what is the Master of Masters' name? It's Ted. T-E-D. For Tetsuya. Hilarious. The meta commentary just keeps piling up. The Master of Masters' name is Ted. Tetsuya Nomura. Oh, man. It'd be hilarious if it was, though. I'd be like, I called it! I called it! I knew it! Oh, man. But there's really not much theories I can go on for this whole thing, because it's all right in front of your faces, guys. You just don't have to look that deep into it. Heck, Master of Masters literally said it right there. You think too hard, you're going to hurt yourself and believe everything is just going to become real depending on what it is. You can think on, and there it goes. Just be along for the ride and enjoy it. Ah, yes, he's just tossing darts at a dartboard saying, there it is. That's how it works. We're back. And let's just bring up, just because we're going to be done with Kingdom Hearts anyway, we might as well just go to the Lost Masters arc. Because we're going to be done with the Dark Road, but let's just jump here. Of course, it's in Japanese. You know, I haven't seen the trailer in such a long while. I've seen the clips because other people are doing them, but... Okay, not that loud. Loud in my ears, though. Well. And again, I bring up Sora's hair for one reason. His bone hairs have completely gone down. And there's Strelitzia. 7 days passed in Quadratum. That is a massive dark side. Crazy. It's a really weird way of making Darkseid look, though. Right, Fonzie? Well. Keyblade Whip. Good stuff. And it doesn't mean that he lost most of his abilities, just enough of them. And the quick time events are back. Or reaction commands. Good stuff. Right? I mean, I had to get through all of the other games. Well, Dark Road's just gonna be a reaction, but I had to get through all the other ones to reach this point, right? I forgot how Japanese Donald and Goofy sound. Including Hades. And then they died. At a later date. 20th anniversary event, my foot. Come on now. What are you gonna do, man? But yeah. We just have Dark Road to react to, and then it's just, what do I do after that? Level 1 challenge run? Maybe. Through all of them? Well, Chain of Memories is going to be a pain in the butt. Same with 0.2. I'll have to figure it out. No EXP run, huh? Well, as close to as I can for Calm and 0.2. I'll see what I can do. Which one, man? Oh, which one? Oh, man. We start at the beginning of Final Fantasy 1. No, I'm good. Oh, man. I'll figure it out. If I have something else in mind, it's gonna be a fun time. But, I guess until next week, if I see the fan dub for Dark Road's up, we watch that. If not, we sitting through a whole ton of text boxes that we have to read and listen to. Yippee! But I guess that's gonna do it for today, man. And it'll be around the same time next week. 9 o'clock CST. Until then.